Just when you think things couldn't get worse for the Daily Wire after they replaced Brett Cooper with Reagan Conrad on the comment section YouTube channel, things just got a whole lot worse and is getting even worse by the day for the Daily Wire. I truly do not understand why they ever thought this was going to be a good idea. I don't understand why they thought that they could just replace Brett Cooper with this other chick and nobody would apparently notice. That's obviously not the case whatsoever. As you can see, this was, of course, the video where all this happened, where Reagan Conrad came in and she was like, "Hey guys, I'm the new Brett Cooper." As you can see, it is getting, of course, completely ratioed with 23,000 downvotes to 12,000 upvotes. The comments are absolutely brutal. You have people saying things like, "This is like when my parents replaced my dead goldfish with another goldfish," as if I wouldn't notice. They can't even turn off the comments because then this channel would just be the section. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. So there's obviously a lot of drama going on here with everything with Brett Cooper, the Daily Wire, and all of that. A lot of people still have questions about what is going on, but from what it seems like Reagan Conrad basically betrayed Brett Cooper, stabbed her in the back. She was, of course, Brett Cooper's like maid of honor in her wedding and all this type of crap. This whole thing is just turned into a complete and total dramatic mess. Brett Cooper has unfollowed her best friend, producer, and bridesmaid. Reagan tells me a lot. Go be great. Maybe she was just a bridesmaid. Maybe she wasn't the maid of honor. But as you can see, this is indeed the case. Brett Cooper and Reagan Conrad have become mortal enemies at this point, and it makes sense, you know, because basically Brett Cooper, from what it seems like, was probably asking for more money that the Daily Wire didn't want to replace her, and so they probably thought, oh, well, we'll just get rid of her then and then replace her with this other chick, and that has completely backfired on them. I wouldn't be surprised if Reagan Conrad herself has been trying to get this position, and it has all fallen apart, okay? How many Brett Cooper imitation classes did not Brett Cooper have to attend before she got the green light to be new Brett Cooper, who's not Brett Cooper? Apparently, she has taken, like, acting classes to imitate and act like Brett Cooper, which is just pure insanity. This whole story is absolutely just weird. It just gets weirder and weirder the more that we find out about this whole situation. And yes, it is getting worse for the Daily Wire. Brett Cooper's mom liking comments about Reagan backstabbing Brett on Reagan's own Instagram post. This is wild, wild stuff, okay? And like I said, the Daily Wire has been absolutely falling apart over at the comment section ever since this has happened. So Brett Cooper, obviously, you know, when she was on, she was doing very, very well. She was getting, you know, like 400,000 views, 403,000. Let me move this over just a little bit here. As you can see, she was getting like 500,000 views, 1 million views, 600,000 views, 400,000 views. All of her videos were absolutely crushing it on YouTube, right? And, of course, when she announced that she was going to be leaving, that video, of course, did very, very well with 1.3 million views. And then when they brought on Reagan Conrad, her first video did pretty well because people were probably like, who's this new chick? You know, they're probably trying to figure out who she is, what she's all about, all of that type of stuff. That video did decent. It did 390,000 views, which still isn't, like, impressive comparatively, but it did pretty well. And Daily Wire is probably thinking to themselves, oh my goodness, we did it, guys. We got rid of Brett Cooper, and now we have this cheaper girl that will carry on the success of Brett Cooper. And all of that has completely backfired because now, as you can see, all of her recent videos have been doing pretty awful compared to Brett Cooper. With 148,000 views, 94,000 views, 125,000 views, 108,000 views. These videos are not doing well, okay? They are not doing the numbers that they were with Brett Cooper. So this whole thing has turned into a complete and total flop for the Daily Wire. And on top of that, things are only getting worse and worse for the Daily Wire with this because, as you can see, they have lost 290,000 subscribers ever since Brett Cooper was basically kicked off of her own channel, the comment section, and replaced. They lost 290,000 subscribers because of that. That is horrific. As you can see, here's the dip. Right when Brett Cooper, basically after her last day, They lost so many subscribers, it was ridiculous. They are down half of the views from the past month as well. Awful stuff for the Daily Wire. Everyone in the comments are roasting about this. Everyone is just roasting the Daily Wire for this, and rightfully so. This whole thing has turned into a complete and total mess for the Daily Wire, and honestly, I don't really feel bad for them. I mean, to be honest, from what it sounds like, there was a lot of weird, shady stuff going on about why this whole thing happened, and Brett Cooper has obviously been basically betrayed by her apparent best friend, producer, and bridesmaid, which is just absolutely insane. So with that being said, let me know what you think about all of this insanity in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.